Good morning, everybody. Yesterday we did a lot of things on the farm and I can't wait to show you what we accomplished. All of our meat birds are outside and they are acting like chickens and I'm really excited about that. So we set up this big yard for them and their food and water is over there. They have food in their feeder and they are not eating it right now. They are foraging. Look at them. That is super exciting. And I love that they're walking around. They really just laid around a lot when they were in the brooder. Look at them. So I'm loving that. They're following me. And I think they just realized where their food is. So we moved them to the same food that we're feeding our laying hens and also the same food that we are feeding the pigs. So for the pigs, we basically ferment this food. We let it soak in water for a few days. And of course with the lid covered. But look at these little chickens. These being little chickens. This makes my heart happy. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like raising these kind of chickens. These are the Cornish crosses, just because of all the stories I've heard about them. We did lose 2 while they were still in the brooder, but this makes me feel so much better. They're standing right by their food and not even eating it. Okay, y'all, so the garden is starting to look really good. I did plant a couple more things into the garden yesterday, and tonight I'm planning on getting the rest of the tomatoes that are on the porch in. I left some of the smaller tomato plants on the porch and I didn't want to plant them in yet, but we had a couple losses in here, so I'll just fill in the blanks. So we have green beans, radish, and look at these. These are the King Tut sugar snap peas. They are coming in beautifully. I planted these in the garden in like January or something. These are nasturtiums. Just flowers and one little cucumber so it can grab onto this trellis. I have cucumbers here to get on the trellis, and then over here is all green beans. This is more nasturtium. I have not grown edible flowers in my garden before, so I'm excited to do that. These are nasturtium too. No, they're hollyhocks. So I planted hollyhocks in here. I need to weed, obviously. The weeding is like overwhelming. And then we have more sugar snap peas here. These ones are just the regular green ones. And over there as well. And then these 2 pots are just starting to pop up more pickling cucumbers. And then these are all pickling cucumbers. Of course, the weeding, I planted that little basil plant here yesterday. Looks like he's doing good. And then all along the fence, ever so often, like right there between the weeds, this whole entire bed is tomatoes all along the fence. So I can fasten them up there. Then I planted a lot of radish in here. Or not radish. Yeah, radish for sure. And then, of course, you can't see it yet. Haven't popped up yet. But green beans all in the middle. And then like radish on the front. So that one's looking good. Wilbur. Yeah. Of the tomatillos, I noticed he's trying to fix that. of the tomatillos. I noticed they're not, I've never grown them before, and they've got these bugs that have gone and just like devoured their little leaves. Do you see that? So those stupid little black bugs are back. The tiny, tiny little beetles. I planted a strawberry plant and it did not come out. It basically just died. Let's see if it's doing anything. No, it's a goner. I did order more strawberry bulbs, more basil. Showed you that already, but in here I've got one little ground cherry plant that decided to stay, and then these 3 tomatoes that didn't look good at all, but I'm just gonna see if they end up turning into something. And then yesterday I planted all of the peppers that I had. I bought this one. These 3 here are all jalapeno. That one is a sweet pepper. This one is a sweet pepper. I bought those. And then that's my one Brussels sprout plant that survived the winter. And then you see this bitty little thing right here. Can you see that? These are tiny little poblanos. Those are from seed. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm trying okra for the first time. I bought one little pot, but it had 2 plants in it. And then, as you can see, the rest of this whole bed is actually asparagus, and it's just starting to come up. And then the onions are doing good. They're looking real nice. Garlic has not popped up yet. I'm not sure what happened there. And then our squash. So butternut squash is along here and here. And then we've got spaghetti squash. I planted them on the outers so they can kind of go that way. They can trellis themselves that direction. And I wanted to plant the ground cherries in here, but we'll see what happens because I only have 1 plant. I might just stick some seeds in the ground and see what happens. And then all of this middle in between these 2 markers is spaghetti squash. And then these 5 plants here are all zucchini. So if things go well, we should have way too much zucchini. So that's what we're planning for. And then our potatoes are looking awesome. Look at that. They are looking fabulous. I tried doing potatoes in pots last year. It didn't work. Tried it again this year. It worked. So I didn't do anything different. I didn't use any other kind of soil or anything. Some doves. But they're looking awesome. I have 6 rows of potatoes and then these pots. And I just bought these. Those are sweet potato vines. A couple more garlic are hanging on here. And this is all tomatoes, but this bed didn't do as good. I have one bitty little thing here. This is an Amish paste tomato. I think that's the only one that survived on this side. So the ones from the porch, I'll just plant them in here. They're much stronger than these ones were. Where else? I think there's only one here. This one here, I do believe, is the atomic grape tomato. The Brad's atomic grape tomato. And I think this one might be another paste. Let me see. Yeah, this is another Amish paste tomato. So these ones didn't do as good, but this is the bed that I found really big grubs in. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. So this is where I planted last year and everything turned out really good. So I don't know. I really hope that atomic grape tomato turns out. This is my 2nd year trying to grow them. And I just find that they don't seem to be very strong seedling plants. I haven't gotten any harvest off of any of them so far. So we moved our pig Petunia in with her daughter, the one that we're feeding out, in the bigger pen. And then Wilbur is still in this pen over here by the garden. I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. Her sides look full and her teats look like they got enlarged. So I think we're gonna have babies in June. Okay, so for this area, which is right next to my garden, I just go ahead and put the hose over the fence, and I planted all along the fence line all of our potatoes and melons, and they're starting to come out. This is going to be a giant pumpkin. I usually don't grow novelty type things, but one of my friends from work gave me the seeds and the kids were super excited. So these ones are supposed to be like those pumpkins. They get to be like 100 to 300 pounds. So there's a lot of space, and there's another one right here. And I also, in between, there should be a watermelon, like a watermelon coming out. And I thought I planted another one over here. I don't know. This is just the bedding straight from the goat pen right on to here, right after we planted. So let's see. I know I saw more popping up. Oh, there we go. Right here. There's another one. And here, you can see that. That looks like a pumpkin. That looks like a melon. I tried to do pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon. So I've got 3 different varieties of melon and 3 different varieties of pumpkins. So this is our setup for the chickens, which I had shown you in another video. We just put some T-posts down to weight it down. Nick, in 2 days, is going to get a tarp that will cover this, and then it'll be like waterproof. But we don't have any rain in our forecast. There's plenty of shade with this juniper tree here, so it'll be good. They keep following everywhere I go. Look at them. They're so happy. Makes me happy. So that little pool over there is going to be for the ducks, and I know that Dixie is going to swim in it too because she loves water. But I got some big chunks of wood in there so that they can get in and out easily. And we're almost done with the fence and the gates, so we can free range our chickens and ducks again. And then temporarily, because we're moving them, we're setting up the fencing today. We put the goats over here in our front walled area so they can eat all the weeds. Jack! That's Jack. He's a La Mancha Nubian cross. And here are the rest. So this one, Charlie, Scully, Charlie, Terry, and Scully are wethers, and this is our Kiko buck. So we're gonna have a dairy and a Kiko breeding pairs. So they're almost done eating all the weeds in here. Of course, they're mean to him. You're the new guy, huh? Yeah. We have temporary fort set up for them over there. But yeah. What's the matter? They'll let you eat in a minute. They'll wait your turn, huh? He's super cute. He is 8 weeks old. So yeah, this is gonna get fixed so it shuts properly, but we've got the fence pretty much done. I'll finish it today. I'm doing the fence part, Nick's doing the gates and the posts. Set our pool up better. Move some things around here. Look how cool that gate is. Morning, Wilbur. Good morning, Wilbur. So he's made a mess of that. He dug a big hole. So So we just threw a bunch of crap down it. Good morning, buddy. He's very friendly. So we gotta clean out this. We want to give him a nice big area here. There's like, if you can tell, there's a cattle panel right here that goes to there. I'd like him to have a nice big stretch. And then the future plans are to expand the garden out this way. So the goats have already come through this side. They've been all over here. So we want to put pigs over here and get that all prepared for next year, maybe. Huh, bud? Dixie's hard at work over here. She stays up all night long, barking and protecting. Look at her. You lazy butt. This is Violet. She's the one that will be bred to Jack. And she is a Nubian and Saanen cross. So they're both crosses, but they're all dairy. Miss Tiramisu over here, we're drying her off. And went probably about a month or so. I gotta check the records to see the last time she gave birth. This will be the first year, or the only year that we'll breed her twice in a year. She must have gotten a fly. Is there a fly on you? Anyways, we have to get a different Kiko buck for her because the one we have is her son. But this is the only year that we'll breed twice our females, just because I want her on my schedule. So we basically breed all of our goats around the same time. It'll be a little bit off this year because these girls, they have to wait until they're 80 pounds or 8 months. And that's not going to be till the fall. But for her, we'll try to get her bred. And she'll be bred to a dairy cross, and we'll just sell those babies. I just want her, I want to see what her milk production is going to be like when we do that. And if she's worth even trying to keep as a dairy and a meat. And also the babies. I'm interested in maybe keeping one of the does that she produces. And then we'll breed it back to her baby maybe. I have to check on inline breeding rules, but Miss Violet is 6 weeks old. So she just got weaned. Both of these milk goats were bottle fed, so they are very, very people friendly. Hi, chickens. Look at that. We got 3 ducks. Somebody gave those to us. They are pecking ducks. We are keeping them just for eggs. We're not keeping them to eat them. And for bug control, so we're very excited about that. I love them so much that I want more ducks already. So we'll see what happens. I already have 31 chickens, so. Hi, ladies. Good morning. So we've been getting an egg a day from all of our hens, except for these little ones. So I'm excited. They're getting big. We just keep a hay bale in there so they can just eat however much hay they want without spreading it everywhere. And that helps them just have more nitrogen in their system, and it makes their yolks like super dark orange when they eat a lot of greens. So that's what that's doing in there. I put more bedding in here. Goodness, what? I love fluffy butt chickens. They're my favorite. Hi, guys. They always stay together. Like, literally everything they do is together. They're so cute. We haven't named them yet. So, comment below duck names. Oreo. We had quite the tragic week here on the farm. She had 6 babies. The kittens that you saw, and 5 of them got killed by a bobcat, which we shot at, and I'm pretty sure we hit it because it has not been back. And it basically did a 4-day rampage, taking all of our cats. So that was horrible. It even took, we had another cat that was pregnant from her last litter, and it killed that one too. But her one little baby is still here. I'll see if I can get it to come out. I think it's out playing. So, it's playing with a few other kittens from a different cat. We have like pregnant cats everywhere here. But yeah, that was a rough week. And this should be getting done today. Set this for the posts and the last gate.
Are you gonna make omelets?
No.
Why is there really lots of omelets?
Yeah, this is
Just
an
make-
all-request lunch hour.
Just make scrambled eggs and put some veggies in it. You need to hurry though. You gotta go to church.
Just don't go inside until you're not done. Smell the candle.
What are you mad dogging me for?
I don't know why.
You
but-
cold? You cold?
Did you know that sea turtles are like in danger because people are like getting their eggs and they're eating them?
Really?
Yeah, so now people are making fake eggs with tracking devices in them so they can track whoever gets that and arrest them.
That's crazy. Where'd you learn that from?
Layla told me.
Oh, your friend?
Because we were pretending to be
There's
musical
some meat
girls
chickens there.
and we were all like, save the turtles. And then I was like, yeah, no, actually save the turtles. And then she was telling me about that.
Really? That's cool. Well, we got quite a bit done today. They did get most of that gate done, so I can't wait to show you the full yard, and then you can see our chickens running free. I'm so excited for that day. But thank you guys so much for watching again, and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any more of our videos here on 7 Grace Farm. I'll see you next time. Bye.